So principle number one for developing a successful personal brand, don't deny your intuition. You know, I knew 17 years old, going back on that stage, like in that moment, maybe it was like the crowd, maybe I was just really high off of like the moment, right? I was just thinking to myself, I knew in my hearts of hearts that that is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I knew it right there. I knew it in that moment. My intuition was telling me this is something I could be world class at. I could be the world's greatest at potentially if I allow myself to be there, if I allow myself to go there. But I'll tell you, I didn't start doing any of the work that I'm doing today. I didn't start doing it until the last couple years. It took me 8.5 years of coming up with the courage to accept my own intuition. Coming up with the courage to say, hey, you know what? I was right when I was 17 years old. You know, I was right when my intuition said I can be really great at this and communicating and inspiring and instructing others to be able to do the same. So it's okay. Maybe some of you are thinking right now, I don't know what I'm really great at. You know, I don't maybe have a passion, or, you know, I remember being 16, 17. I hated when everybody asked me, what am I going to major in? What am I going to be the rest of my life? Right? I didn't have any of those answers. I had none of those answers. But because I kept saying yes, because I kept putting myself out there, because I wanted to be a better leader for my parents and the people around me, I discovered along the way what I ultimately wanted to do. And my intuition was the first thing that let me know. But it took me 8.5 years to be able to figure that out and to have the courage. And so I share that with you today because some of you might already know what you want to do. Some of you might already know what it is that you want to pursue, what you're interested in. And I'm here to say, don't deny that intuition. You know, it's principle number one because it's the first step, right? In listening, in honoring yourself, in being able to say, what is coming up for me? I had to go through a journey, and maybe you have to go through a bit of a journey to kind of figure out. For me, I had to go to university. I had to go to, you know, business school. I had to go and get a job and kind of go through those motions. You know, I had to, you know, detach myself from everything. I had to travel. I had to vagabond. I had to, you know, explore to figure out what it is that I really wanted to do. And I came back to the same conclusion I knew when I was 17 years old. And that's okay. It's okay to tell yourself that you're going to go on a bit of a journey, but don't deny your intuition because your intuition knows before you do.